5 days a week, across an entire school year that is hundreds of individual servings of soybean oil, modified starch, and artificial flavors going into a child's body during the years their gut health, immune system, and neurological development are most sensitive to what they consume. The damage does not show up on a single Tuesday. It accumulates invisibly across years. The price is low, the cost is not. The next brand trades on a legacy that its current formula no longer deserves. Brand 8. Heinz Real Mayonnaise. Heinz built one of the most recognizable food brands on earth on the back of a ketchup bottle. The 57 varieties. The glass bottle you had to shake and tap and wait for. The brand that became synonymous with trust and quality across generations of American families. That legacy is real. It is also being used to sell a mayonnaise that does not deserve to carry it. Heinz entered the mayonnaise category as a brand extension, not because they had a better formula, not because they had a distinct approach to the product, because the Heinz name on a jar of mayonnaise generates immediate trust from shoppers who associate it with the ketchup they have been buying their whole lives. The ingredient list on Heinz Real Mayo tells you exactly how much that trust is worth to them. Soybean oil is the primary ingredient. Modified food starch is in the formula. Natural flavors appear without explanation. The word real on the label is identical in function to the word real on the craft jar. It is a reassurance tool, not an ingredient claim. For the condiment loyalists who buy Heinz across the board because the name means quality to them, this is the section that reframes that habit entirely. Brand loyalty built on ketchup does not transfer to mayonnaise. The formula does not earn it. The Heinz name is doing the work that the ingredients cannot do on their own. Trust is worth protecting. Check the label before the logo earns it automatically. The next brand has been in Southern kitchens for nearly a century. The nostalgia runs deep. The ingredient story runs counter to everything that nostalgia implies. Brand 9. Blue Plate Mayonnaise. Blue Plate has been a Deep South institution since 1927. New Orleans roots, a loyal customer base that stretches across Louisiana, Mississippi, Alabama, and the Gulf Coast. Families who have been buying the same jar for 3 and 4 generations without ever questioning what is inside it. In some Southern households, switching from Blue Plate is not a grocery decision. It is a betrayal. That kind of loyalty deserves honesty. Blue Plate's current formula is a soybean oil product, the same base oil flagged in every other brand on this list. The omega-6 load is significant. For Southern households where Blue Plate appears at nearly every meal, in potato salad, in coleslaw, in sandwiches, on crackers, the cumulative daily exposure to soybean oil is substantial. The preservative system in Blue Plate includes calcium disodium, EDTA. Same synthetic preservative as Hellmann's, same function. Same presence in a product that has no business needing a chelating agent if the formula were genuinely clean. The natural flavors entry rounds out the pattern. A product with nearly a century of history and a fiercely loyal regional following is using the same undisclosed flavor compounds as every mass-market brand in the category. The jar looks the same as it always has. The logo carries the weight of nearly 100 years of Southern kitchen tradition. But the formula inside that jar has drifted far from anything that tradition should be proud of. Nostalgia is not a nutritional fact. The ingredient list is. The next brand charges a premium price and wraps itself in the organic label. What is inside the jar does not justify either. Brand 10. Spectrum Naturals Organic Mayonnaise. The word organic is carrying this entire brand. Spectrum Naturals. Organic mayonnaise sits on the natural foods shelf. It costs significantly more than the conventional options. It is bought almost exclusively by health-conscious parents who are making intentional choices about what goes into their family's food. People who read labels. People who pay the premium because they believe they are getting something meaningfully better. They are not. Organic soybean oil is still soybean oil. The organic certification means the soybeans were grown without synthetic pesticides. It says nothing about the fatty acid profile of the oil. It does not change the omega-6 load. It does not reduce the inflammatory impact of daily consumption. It does not make soybean oil a clean or appropriate base for a product being marketed to health-conscious families as a premium choice. The price gap between Spectrum Naturals and a conventional soybean oil mayonnaise is significant. Shoppers are paying that gap for an organic label that is improving the farming practice but not the nutritional outcome. The oil in this jar and the oil in the Walmart Great Value jar are doing the same thing inside your body. One of them costs 3 times as much to do it. For cancer patients, pregnant women, and allergy-aware families who are specifically seeking out cleaner options and paying premium prices to find them, this is the most important section in this entire video. Organic does not mean clean. It means the inputs were regulated. The output is still soybean oil. Read past the organic label. Read the actual ingredient. Go check your pantry right now. Real mayonnaise has 3 ingredients: eggs, oil, acid. That is the complete list. Everything else on a mayonnaise label is a signal that what you are holding is not actually mayonnaise. Modified starches, natural flavors, synthetic preservatives, soybean oil bases. None of it belongs in a product that has been made correctly for centuries with 3 simple ingredients. 10 brands investigated, 10 labels pulled apart. The same formula failure showed up every single time. Different logos, different price points, different shelf positions, same soybean oil, same modified starch, same natural flavors entry hiding the same undisclosed compounds. The pattern is not accidental. Soybean oil is cheap. Modified starch is cheap. Natural flavors are unregulated. Building a mayonnaise product around those 3 elements keeps production costs low and margins high. The customer pays with their grocery budget and their health simultaneously. 3 brands broke that pattern entirely. They chose a better oil. They kept the ingredient list honest. They did not hide behind label language designed to create the impression of quality without delivering it. What separates them from everything else on this list is not a small tweak. It is a fundamentally different decision about what the product is supposed to be. Here is what they got right. Safe. Pick 1. Primal Kitchen, avocado oil. Mayo. Primal Kitchen started with one simple premise. If real mayonnaise only needs 3 ingredients, make it with 3 good ones. The base oil is avocado oil, not soybean oil, not a canola and soybean blend. Avocado oil. It has a favorable fatty acid profile, a clean omega-6 to omega-3 ratio, and none of the inflammatory load that makes soybean oil a problem in every avoid brand on this list. Switching the oil changes the entire nutritional story of the product. The eggs are cage-free. The acid is organic vinegar. The ingredient list is short enough to read in 5 seconds. There are no modified starches, no calcium disodium EDTA, no natural flavors entry covering undisclosed compounds. What is on the label is what is in the jar. For health-conscious families who have been paying premium prices for Trader Joe's or Spectrum Naturals believing they were getting a cleaner product, Primal Kitchen is the correction. It delivers what those brands promised and failed to provide. The texture is rich. The flavor is clean and slightly buttery in the way that real mayonnaise made with quality eggs actually tastes. It does not have the sharp processed edge that soybean oil mayo carries. It is available at most major grocery stores and online. The price is higher than a conventional jar. It is worth every cent of the difference. This is what the label real actually means. Safe pick 2. Sir Kensington's Classic Mayonnaise. Sir Kensington's treats mayonnaise as a craft product. That is not a marketing line. It shows up directly in the ingredient list. Certified humane eggs, sunflower oil, distilled vinegar, lemon juice. A complete ingredient list that reads like a recipe rather than a chemical inventory. Certified humane egg sourcing means the hens producing the eggs in this jar are raised to a documented welfare standard. That matters for the quality of the egg itself. Eggs from hens raised in better conditions have a measurably better fatty acid profile and yolk quality than conventional eggs. Better eggs make better mayonnaise. Sir Kensington's understands this at the sourcing level. Sunflower oil is a meaningfully cleaner choice than soybean oil. High oleic sunflower oil in particular has a fatty acid profile closer to olive oil than to the inflammatory seed oils dominating every other brand in this category. It is stable, it is clean, it does not carry the omega-6 load that makes soybean oil a daily health concern. There are no modified starches, no synthetic preservatives, no natural flavors entry. The formula is honest from start to finish. For young professional families and food-conscious shoppers who have been navigating the natural foods aisle trying to find a mayonnaise that actually lives up to its positioning, Sir Kensington's is the answer that was there the whole time. The jar is distinctive, the ingredient story is cleaner than anything else at its price point, and it tastes the way mayonnaise is supposed to taste when it is made with ingredients that actually belong in it. Safe. Pick 3. Chosen Foods. Classic. Avocado oil. Mayo. Chosen Foods built their entire brand around one decision: no soybean oil, ever. In a category where soybean oil is the default base for every mass market product, that single commitment separates Chosen Foods from the majority of what sits on the mayonnaise shelf. The base is avocado oil, pure, single ingredient oil with a clean fatty acid profile, and none of the inflammatory omega-6 load that disqualifies every avoid brand on this list. The full ingredient list is avocado oil, whole eggs, egg yolks, distilled vinegar, sea salt, and rosemary extract as a natural preservative. Rosemary extract, not calcium disodium EDTA, not a synthetic chelating agent, a plant-derived antioxidant that preserves the product without introducing a compound that has no business being in food. For athletes tracking their nutrition carefully, for allergy-aware families avoiding specific compounds, and for parents who have spent this entire video learning what is wrong with their current jar, Chosen Foods is the clearest upgrade available at mainstream retail. The formula is as close to the original definition of mayonnaise as a commercially produced product can get. 3 functional ingredients. A clean preservative, nothing else. It is available at Target, Whole Foods, Costco, and online. The price is reasonable for what it delivers, and the ingredient story holds up completely under the same scrutiny that failed every other brand in this investigation. Real mayonnaise exists. You just have to know which jar to pick up. 10 brands investigated, 3 passed. Most of what Americans are spreading on their sandwiches every single day is not mayonnaise. It is a soybean oil product with a mayonnaise label, modified starches, synthetic preservatives, undisclosed flavor compounds, formulas that have drifted so far from the original 3-ingredient recipe that they would not legally qualify as mayonnaise in several other countries. Now you know which 3 jars are the real thing. Primal Kitchen, Sir Kensington's, Chosen Foods. Put one of them in your refrigerator this week and throw out whatever failed this investigation. Share this video with every person you know who buys mayonnaise. That is most people. And if this investigation helped you make a better choice for your family, hit subscribe because there are a lot more of these coming. Your family deserves real food. Start with a jar, magnesium, and chloride in the balanced ratios that clinical hydration research validates for senior-appropriate oral rehydration, alongside a B vitamin complex addressing the energy metabolism support that becomes more important during the physical activity and heat exposure of summer outdoor time. The bundle format delivers everything required for a complete summer hydration protocol at a price that pharmacy hydration products charge for their most basic sodium and sugar formulations, without the mineral breadth or the B vitamin complement that the Aldi bundle provides. Former employees describe this bundle as the June health arrival that most clearly demonstrates the practical seasonal intelligence that the best Aldi Health Finds rotations deliver, matching the product not just to the price but to the specific time of year when senior bodies most urgently need what the product provides. From hydration to something that protects the infrastructure that carries seniors through their summer days. Number 4 is the June arrival that the senior mobility and independence communities have been sharing with genuine urgency. 4. The lightweight rollator walker with seat and storage. Mobility support equipment occupies a retail category where the pricing structure has historically reflected a captive market rather than genuine competitive pressure. Seniors who need a rollator walker need one regardless of what the medical supply market charges for it, and the medical supply market has priced accordingly for decades. The lightweight rollator walker with seat and storage arriving in Aldi's June 2026 finds addresses this market failure directly. Aluminum frame construction delivering the strength-to-weight ratio that makes daily use manageable without the physical burden of heavier steel alternatives. Ergonomic hand grips in the diameter and texture that aging hands grip most comfortably. A padded seat for the rest stops that longer outings require. A storage basket for the purchases and personal items that independent community mobility involves. The weight is the specification that former employees handling this item describe as most immediately impactful in customer reactions. The difference between a rollator that feels like a piece of medical equipment and one that feels like a mobility tool is largely determined by weight, and the aluminum construction of the Aldi June version produces a weight that former employees describe as genuinely surprising to customers who have experienced only the heavier medical supply alternatives. The price sits at a fraction of what equivalent specification rollators cost at medical supply retailers and adaptive mobility equipment companies. Former employees describe this item selling exclusively to seniors and the family members accompanying them, with a purchasing urgency that reflects genuine and immediate need rather than aspirational purchasing. That was independence supported at a genuinely honest price. Number 3 is the final arrival on the must-have side of this list, and it is the one that former employees describe as the June 2026 finds item, generating the most personal purchasing behavior among staff members themselves. 3. The Smart UV Index and Weather Monitoring Station. Summer outdoor activity planning for seniors requires information that standard weather forecasts do not provide at the specificity that senior sun and heat vulnerability requires. The UV index at any given outdoor time. the real-time heat index combining temperature and humidity that determines the actual physiological heat stress that the body experiences. The hour-by-hour forecast precision that allows seniors to identify the morning and early evening windows when outdoor activity is safe and the midday periods when it is not. The Smart UV Index and Weather Monitoring Station, arriving in Aldi's June 2026 Technology Finds, delivers real-time UV index measurement alongside temperature, humidity, heat index calculation, and a forecast interface that provides the hour-by-hour planning resolution that senior outdoor safety requires during summer months. The UV measurement function specifically is the feature that former employees and health-aware customers identify as the most senior-relevant capability. The UV index threshold at which seniors, with skin sensitivity, medication photosensitivity, or the history of skin cancer that becomes more prevalent with age should limit unprotected outdoor exposure, is a number most seniors have been told to monitor, and that most weather applications provide inadequately through general daily UV index, rather than real-time measurement. Former employees describe this as the June Technology Find, whose practical senior relevance is most immediately apparent to any senior who hears the product description and understands what monitoring their UV exposure in real time means for the outdoor independence that summer should support rather than limit. Now the second story. 7 June 2026. Aldi items currently on the shelves that former employees, nutritional analysts, and longtime Aldi veterans are steering informed shoppers away from. Avoid 7. Seasonal fruit-flavored beverages. Summer brings fruit-flavored beverage rotations to Aldi's refrigerated and ambient sections. The packaging communicates refreshment, natural fruit, and the summer seasonal appeal that drives impulse purchasing near checkout and in the beverage aisle. Former employees who read the labels on these seasonal beverages describe the actual fruit content as a minor ingredient in products whose primary sweetening comes from added sugar or high-fructose corn syrup at concentrations that represent meaningful single-serving sugar loads for seniors managing blood sugar. The natural flavors listing that creates the impression of genuine fruit contribution is a flavoring compound that regulatory definitions permit regardless of whether actual fruit was involved in its production. Buy water. Buy Aldi sparkling water. Buy the cold-pressed juices from the health rotation. Avoid the seasonal fruit-flavored beverages whose refreshment marketing conceals a sugar delivery system. Avoid 6. Pre-made pasta salad and deli-prepared sides. Summer convenience foods in Aldi's deli-prepared section attract seniors looking for no preparation options that integrate easily into warm weather eating patterns. The pre-made pasta salads and prepared side dishes that appear in the June rotation carry sodium levels and preservative profiles that former employees who examined their nutritional panels describe as significantly elevated above what home preparation of the same dishes would produce. The sodium in commercially prepared pasta salads reflects the preservation and palatability requirements of a product designed to maintain acceptable flavor across an extended refrigerated shelf life. Home-prepared pasta salad with Aldi ingredients costs less and delivers more control over the sodium and additive content that the pre-made versions load without disclosure on the front label. Avoid 5. Vitamin C, gummy supplements at summer display pricing. Summer health displays at Aldi frequently feature vitamin C gummies prominently positioned to capture the immune support purchasing motivation that seasonal health awareness drives. Former employees who examined the sugar content of these gummy supplements describe a delivery format that adds meaningful sugar load to what should be a straightforward nutritional intervention. Standard vitamin C gummy supplements at Aldi contain 2 to 4 grams of sugar per serving. For seniors taking multiple gummies daily as directed, the cumulative monthly sugar addition from the supplement format rather than the tablet format represents an unnecessary glycemic contribution that the tablet or capsule versions in the same section entirely avoid. Buy the vitamin C tablets. The gummies deliver sugar alongside the vitamin C. The tablets deliver only the nutrient. Avoid 4. Sunscreen. Spray formats. June brings sunscreen prominently into Aldi's seasonal health section, and the spray format products that appear alongside the lotion options generate specific employee concern about the application reliability that the spray format delivers in practice versus what the SPF rating on the label requires. Spray sunscreen at the application coverage and thickness that SPF testing requires is significantly more difficult to achieve in practice than lotion sunscreen applied manually. Spray application produces uneven coverage, mist areas, and film thickness below the level at which the SPF rating was measured in a way that gives seniors a false confidence in their sun protection that the actual coverage they achieved does not support. Buy the lotion format. Apply manually. The SPF protection that the label promises requires the application consistency that lotion provides, and spray format makes genuinely difficult to achieve. Avoid 3. Energy drink style, hydration. Products. The electrolyte and hydration bundle described in number 5 of the must-have section represents the senior-appropriate summer hydration solution. The energy drink style hydration products appearing on seasonal summer displays at Aldi represent a different and specifically concerning alternative for the senior population. Caffeine content in energy drink style products, even at the moderate levels that some hydration-positioned formats contain, creates cardiovascular stimulation and diuretic effects that worsen rather than address the hydration challenge seniors face during summer heat exposure. For seniors managing heart rate conditions, taking blood pressure medications, or simply managing the cardiovascular sensitivity that increases with age, caffeine-containing hydration products carry risks that the hydration benefit does not justify. Read the full ingredient list on any summer hydration product before purchasing. Caffeine and stimulant compounds appear in ingredient lists rather than front labels. The hydration bundle does not contain them. Many energy drink-style products do. Avoid 2. Heavily processed frozen summer meals. June brings a rotation of summer-themed frozen meal options that carry the same fundamental nutritional concern that makes the frozen diet entree category one of the most consistently employee-cautioned product segments in the store year-round. Sodium levels in summer frozen meals reflect the same commercial manufacturing reality that applies to frozen diet entrees throughout the year. The summer seasonal packaging does not change the formulation reality that makes portion-controlled frozen meals high-sodium products regardless of the season they are marketed for. Former employees who worked the frozen section describe the summer meal rotation as generating the same return pattern from the same demographic of seniors who purchased them, expecting a nutritionally sound convenience option, and discovered after reading the full nutritional panel that the sodium content was incompatible with their cardiovascular health management. Cook fresh from Aldi's summer produce, protein, and pantry staple ranges. The cooking time required is shorter in the summer, when light meals with fresh ingredients suit the season better than the heavy frozen preparations whose sodium load does not suit senior health at any time of year. Avoid 1. Flavored water. Enhancer drops. Water flavoring drops have become a prominent seasonal category at grocery stores, serving the consumer preference for flavored hydration, without the calorie load of juice or soda. The Aldi versions appearing in the June rotation carry an ingredient profile that former employees with nutritional awareness describe as a less optimal choice than the packaging's clean, simple presentation implies. Artificial sweeteners in the concentrations used in water enhancer drops have been associated in research with gut microbiome disruption at regular exposure levels. For seniors who have invested in the probiotic and prebiotic gut health products described in number 8 of the must-have section, regular artificial sweetener consumption represents a counterproductive intervention in the microbiome environment that the supplements are working to support. Additionally, artificial color compounds present in many flavored water enhancers have been subject to increasing regulatory scrutiny as research on their long-term health implications has accumulated. Several artificial colors widely used in consumer food products in 2025 and 2026 have faced regulatory review in the United States following bans in peer countries. Add fresh lemon, lime, or cucumber to plain water. Buy Aldi's unflavored sparkling water and squeeze fresh citrus into it. The flavored water experience is achievable without the artificial sweetener and color load that the drops introduce into what should be the most nutritionally clean beverage in a senior's daily routine. That is the complete June 2026 picture. 12 items worth finding before the shelf empties and 7 worth leaving exactly where they are. The ceramic planters, the mandolin slicer, the sun protection bundle, the omega-3 enriched eggs, the gut health system, the cooling weighted blanket, the specialty vinegar collection, the electrolyte bundle, the rollator walker, the UV monitoring station, and everything the informed senior knows to avoid in the same rotation. June 2026 at Aldi, Wednesday morning, before 9, with this list on your phone. Thanks for watching. If you found this June breakdown genuinely useful, let us know in the comments which arrival you are heading to Aldi for first. Want to see our complete list of Aldi items that employees beg you not to buy, regardless of the month? click on the left. And if you do not want to miss more monthly Aldi guides, product warnings, and senior shopping intelligence every single week, hit that subscribe button right now.